I call it a hobo video because like, I'm not, I don't have a lot of good video equipment, and literally, look, I'm in my car, and I just terrible lighting and all that stuff, and I just, I don't really care anymore. Because I realized when I was making this video that I really care a lot about like people's feedback and stuff, and I'm kind of worried that I got a lot of backlash and stuff. And then I was just like, you know what? Like, why even care? I'm just doing this for the fun and enjoyment of you guys. I don't like. I'll take critiques and stuff, but I shouldn't be afraid of hate. And so I'm thought literally, let's just make some random video that's probably gonna be terrible editing and otherwise just to do it to prove that I can do it. I'm okay. So it's almost for me, but also it's gonna be for you guys as well. Duh. Um. By the way, welcome to Gary. This is my car, and he's a classy old man, 91 Camry. Great car, still running somehow. Uh, somehow. So, first off, I wanted to start off with a rant and just, I don't know, kind of go from there. So the first thing I really want to rant about, and the first thing I'm really annoyed about, is just marketing. Like, the marketing annoyances, the commercials and everything, and the most annoying thing is clickbait everywhere. I mean, we're all not dumb. I mean, it's hard to believe that, especially when you're online and everything, and you see some really dumb people, but 99% of us aren't that dumb. We're pretty smart. And we see all these clickbaits like, oh, and this is just an example, you know, beautiful Russian girls want you or something. You click it, it comes to some dating site. And I've actually, I was just like, I was curious, okay? I wasn't going to sign up for anything. I wasn't that dumb, but I was curious if they were actually telling the truth. So I spent like 25 minutes just testing out clickbaits. None of them are true. They're all false, obviously. It's like, it takes you to some dating site, and it's not like a legitimate site. It's barely, like, you have to pay for it, and like, there's barely anyone on it anyway. It's got bad reviews. And then there's so much clickbait out there, and it's so obnoxious because it just gets in the way. Like, I'm okay with cool normal commercials, especially the ones that make you laugh. I love those. And I could watch them back to back about things I like. And then some people are like, oh, this, and this is so stupid about it. And sometimes they're overplayed, and sometimes that happens. But really, commercials nowadays are just a waste of our time. Like, besides the funny ones and the ones that are well made, they're kind of a waste of time. They're like, uh, I can't come up with any good examples right now, but you guys know what commercials I'm talking about. Like, the ones that say, oh, if you do this, it'll be like, if you take this medication or do this, your life will be better. If you buy this mattress, your life will be a ton better and everything will happen. I don't watch TV myself, but my grandparents do a lot. And so I like to sit and watch the TV with them while I'm on Blender or something doing my thing. And I see commercials, and it shows like a happy family, and like they're driving along and they're all so happy, and like friends are being amazing, they're having parties and everything, and life's good. And it's like, get this car, it'll make your life like this. Like, honestly, really, guys? Yes, getting this car will make your life perfect, I promise. That's exactly what it does. And if it doesn't do it, your money back. That's what I want to hear. But that's not what it says. It's like, get this car, it'll just make your life better. Which, in some cases, it might. If you're driving a junker like me, no hate on Gary, I really like him. But if you're driving a junker and you upgrade to a nicer car, it probably will make your life a little better. But not like, it's not life changing. It's not going to change your life to like this great, amazing party all the time, and you're not going to have unlimited money. It's just super obnoxious that they do that. And then another thing, $4.99. Why? Can't you just say $5? Make our wallets all a little more equal? I don't know about you guys, but I like keeping an equal balance. I don't like having cents or anything. I don't like doing that. It's obnoxious. And it's so annoying. and it always makes you think it's a little less than it actually is, but really, everyone just rounds it up in their head anyway. We're not that dumb. I mean, of course, you'd probably buy something that's $4.99 versus something that's $5. It's 1 cent, but does 1 cent really make that much of a difference, guys? I mean, come on. It's 1 freaking cent. We have it good here, though. I'm in America, specifically Utah. We have it good here. But I went to Canada. Oh, I feel bad for them. They recently got rid of the cent, and in their currency anyway. They have a weird currency actually. They have like instead of dollar bills like we have, they have what's called a loonie and a toonie, which are coins. And it's a dollar coin and a $2 coin, and it goes into $5 and $10 and so on. But it's very kind of unique because whenever you hear coins drop, everyone always looks because it could be a couple dollars, and everyone's more conscious about the ground and the change on it because change is worth more over there. Anyway, since they changed over from the cent, what they did was they didn't change the sales prices. They're still like $4.96, which would actually be $5, or like $3.32, which would actually be $3.35. So you have to do the math in your head because one, they were too lazy, which I highly doubt, or two, the stores are just like, hey, let's mess with them and get some more marketing, make them think it's cheaper than it actually is. Very obnoxious, but it's very true. It happens out there all the time. Like anywhere I went, there is always caches like that. There were very few places that rounded off to fives. It was very annoying to work through that. So it's just commercials and everything, unless it's like a nice product that's like useful and like maybe like a medication or something that's actually useful. And I get the med videos, but some of them are a little ridiculous sometimes. They're like, when it's not like the medication doesn't stop the thing. They usually do. But then you just gotta be careful though, because when you listen at the end, it's like, oh yeah, it stops this and makes your life better so you can go through life easier. But then it's like, oh, by the way, it might have this side effect, this side effect, this side effect, this side effect. And I've seen them go literally on for a minute and a half talking really fast about all the side effects possible. Like, is that medication really worth it? I mean, come on. That's a little crazy to me. And so I find that very obnoxious. And another thing is just everywhere there's billboards and stuff that most people, my dad, whenever he goes driving outside of Utah, Utah has a problem with billboards. They're everywhere. But when we go to like Colorado and stuff, he's like, man, there's so little billboards around here. It's awesome. I'm like, yeah, it's great. Like billboards, they're cool, but some of them are a little, gotta sneeze. As I said, Hobo video. I'll probably keep that in for the heck of it. So, right, billboards. They're not very useful. Some of them are. They're like, hey, Lagoon here, or hey, Six Flags here, and food here. That's important. That's really cool. I like that. But when it's like, oh, you're in a crash, call so and so and so and so. It's like, I feel like that's a little manipulative because if you're in a crash at that exact place and you look up and you see that billboard, it's like, mm, you know, I just don't like that concept at all. And they're just take up space. That's all I don't like because I like to see the environment sometimes. I mean, again, when you're going through Nevada, if any of you have been through Nevada, it's desert. And so sometimes billboards are nice over there. But other times it's like sometimes you can't even see where you're going because billboards. Anything else that I'm trying to think of any other marketing annoyances that I really dislike, um, besides the like commercials that just say your life gets better, everything falls into place if you take this one thing. Right, of course. Um, yeah, that's basically my kind of ranting hobo video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want more comments and such, and always like, share, subscribe, please. I'm just trying to start, and I'd really like to make this a big thing. And oh yeah, that reminds me. Um, Along with that, I'm not gonna finish quite yet, cause well, I'm harebrained and I got ideas all over. Another thing is sitting around and waiting, being lazy. Um, that's happened to me a lot lately, and the thing is, when you're lazy, you just get up and start doing something because you can fall into a loop where you get up and you're so lazy that you go back to bed and you just don't move, and then you get up and then you go back to bed and get up and go back to bed. And next thing you know, it's like 11 o'clock a.m. and you're like, whoa, I wasted like 3 or 4 hours I could have had because I was sleeping. And you don't even feel rested. If you get over rested, you don't feel rested. And I learned that one the hard way a couple times, and it's no fun at all. So when you get up in the morning, actually get up. Don't just be like, meh. And I actually fell into that this morning. One reason why I call it the Hobo video is because this is literally in my car during the college lunch hour. It's just, it's a fun life. Life's an adventure, and we just gotta move forward and go through it. And so, yeah, get up and actually do something when you're lazy. Like the laziness wanes away when you enjoy doing something um, when you enjoy doing something you enjoy. Duh. But when you go out and be productive, you get a small fulfillment from being productive and such, and that's completely true. So I'm not even making that up or anything. I'm not saying it to be cliche. It's you do feel better when you're productive, and one of the best ways to feel happy is to socialize. I've found everyone's different, but for me, it's to socialize, and for the nation in general, statistically, it's to socialize and to talk to people. There have been thousands and thousands of studies of why we're getting less happy. In fact, just an example, our kitchens, they're getting bigger, but we have less people over. And the fact that we have less people over means we're less happier in general. And there's less human to human interaction, which makes us less happy. Same thing with cell phones. I love them. I'll text people all the day, and I get super happy. But in the end of the day, I'm still a little sad because I was texting people. There's no human to human interaction. So be sure to get that in your life. Hang out and such. It's hard to do when you're super busy and stuff, but still make it a priority. Like, it's weird to think to have to make hang out and playtime a priority because, we're not used to it. We think it's like something we do in our spare time. But when you have no spare time and you don't think you can afford to do it, make time for it because it will take an effect on your life. And I've seen a lot of friends, including me, go down that hill, and wasn't a healthy thing. Anyway, I think that's it for today, and probably the only, well, not the only. I'll probably do more hobo videos like this. So, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you want, feedback, what I want more. I'm thinking of doing some Let's Plays in the future, so let me know about that. And I'm going to try. The thing is, getting, like, privacy to do videos and stuff and other things. It's kind of hard to do in my life, but I'll make it happen. It'll be slow, but I'll make it happen. So, yeah, spread some joy and light, spread some jite, and make life an adventure and live through the adventure. And I guess I will catch you guys later.